Hey Wolfpack, welcome to episode 9 of 25 Days of Vlogmas, episode 9 obviously, 'cause today we're going to be opening up door number 9. Oh, if you hear Mona Moose outside, it's my dad. And he just set off our car alarm. Bravo to the Clumsy Kelly outside. Yeah, I call my dad Clumsy Kelly sometimes, you guys. But never mind that, that's not what we're here for. Oh, and let's give a big round of applause. So let's give a big round of applause. Congratulations to our giveaway winner that won these yesterday. Congratulations to you, and I'll try to get your prize to you as soon as I can. So it probably won't be until tomorrow or the latest late Wednesday that I'll be able to get it shipped out to you. But anyways, congratulations to you for winning the giveaway yesterday. And now let's get some music on and open up door number 9. Be right back, you guys. Sorry about that, you guys. My dad was just coming in and asking me if I was recording a new video, and yes, I am recording a new video, as you guys can see here. Okay. I'm gonna snap this little blue flower piece on, and there you have it. All done. Just a little tiny extra flower piece that we got. And yeah. Okay, let me get it off this ad here. Okay, let me switch the song so I don't get in trouble for anything, you guys. And I'll be right back. Okay, I found a new playlist, you guys. The other one I don't think would have been safe to have on, so to avoid like copyrights stuff. So yeah, so here they are up close. Here's Elsa in her little present box. So yeah, I'll show you the little figure thing that we got yesterday that I thought was some kind of Marvel character and actually wasn't. It's actually the statue of Prince Eric from Disney's Little Mermaid. No, not the live action. No, the animated version. I mean, yeah, they got the same thing in the live action version, but yeah, the animated classic film is more well known than the live action version of Little Mermaid, guys. Yeah, so just throwing that out there for everyone. Alright, well, enough rambling on about this. And speaking of the Little Mermaid, here she is. Oops. Yes, here's Ariel, and it wouldn't be a 25 Days of Christmas video if I didn't pair the sets together. Yeah, so there she is next to Prince Eric, also known as King Eric in the second film, Little Mermaid 2, Return to the Sea. She has her daughter Melody, and Ariel and Eric are married, and yeah, they have a little girl named Melody. In the beginning of the film, Melody is a baby, and then she grows up into a teenager. She'll be about like 13, maybe 14 years old, but yeah, I don't want to give away the movie if none of you have seen it before. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll find a little Christmas story to read for you guys, and yeah, that'll conclude our video today. I'll be right back, you guys. Back in a minute. Alright, so here's the story, you guys. And, hold on. Right, hold on a minute, you guys. I gotta see what my dog wants. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. My dogs had to go outside really bad, and I had to call my dad to let them outside. So I'm in my crafting room, obviously, my little office area, filming this video for you. So yeah. And so let's get into the story, shall we? Okay, hold on a minute, you guys. I gotta fix my microphone. Hey, sorry about that, you guys. I had to fix my microphone because the mic stand that my microphone came with, it looks like this, you guys, and yeah, it kept falling down my shirt, and it's not a good sign. Okay, so I'm gonna read this story to you guys, and yeah, let's get into it, shall we? I'm gonna turn the sound down. So I don't get busted for copyright. Okay. Mickey's Christmas Carol. Okay. There's the first page with Goofy. playing around with the three little pigs. It's funny, I thought they were like two different universes. I don't know, I mean, I could be mistaken, but that's what I thought. And there's old Ebenezer Scrooge, also known as Scrooge McDuck. If you guys are wondering. Hold on a minute, you guys. Sorry about that, you guys, again. My oldest female chihuahua was grumping at one of my other chihuahuas. And yes, I have 3. If you guys are wondering how many dogs I got. But alright, enough rambling. Let's get on to the story, shall we? Finally. One Christmas Eve, long ago, the townfolk of London hurried home through the snow carrying gifts. But not Ebenezer Scrooge. He ignored the pretty snow and gaily decorated houses. He rushed past a group of carolers, muttering, "Bah, humbug!" And when they asked him for a coin to feed the poor, he replied, "If the poor want to be rich, let them work as hard as I do." That doesn't sound too friendly, does it, Scrooge? No, it doesn't. Let's find out what happens on the next page, you guys. And there's Scrooge. And there's Goofy right there, dressed up in a Santa outfit, and the 3 little pigs, of course. Okay, let's find out what happens on the next page. Well, there's old Scrooge again, you guys, in their counting house. Okay, let's see what he's getting mad about, shall we? Oh, look, there's Bob Cratchit, also known as Mickey Mouse. Okay, inside Scrooge's office, his assistant, Bob Cratchit, was hard at work. But then he realized that it was so cold in his office, the ink for his quill had frozen. So, surely, Cratchit thought, Mr. Scrooge won't miss one piece of coal. But just as Cratchit opened the furnace to add the coal, Scrooge burst through the door. "Oh, got you," he barked. "Oh, that coal cost a pretty penny." "No. No, and you just used a piece last week. Now get back to work." And he put a lump of coal in Scrooge's stocking, huh? Seems pretty grouchy, doesn't he? Well, it could have been the fact that, I don't know, maybe he had a rough day, or maybe it's the fact that he lost his partner a few years ago, Jacob Marley. And yes, guys, I know the Christmas Carol story almost by heart. Scrooge is mean to everyone, and gets visited by 3 ghosts and yada 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 stuff. But yeah, I'll continue reading the story to you guys as for fun, and see you guys on the next page. Well, looks like we're on the last page, and well, what do you know? It looks like Scrooge is actually happy about something. But what? Well, it looks like he's happy about all his money that he's got. Seems kind of selfish in a way, but I mean, it's good to be happy that you have money and everything, you guys, but don't act selfish about it. And don't let it go to your head that money is literally everything, and it can buy literally everything, because it clearly can't. It can't buy love, that's for sure. No, that's one thing that money surely can't buy. He really can't buy like actual pure love. It can't, you guys. Just keep that in mind, everyone. Alright, so enough about that. Let's get back into the story, shall we? So, while Cratchit went back to his papers, old Scrooge sat down at his desk and began to lovingly polish, weigh, and stack his gold coins. Seems like Scrooge only loves and cares about his gold, doesn't he? Well, he's gonna find out about what to truly love and care about sooner or later in the story, you guys. Just saying. On to the next page. Right, and there's Scrooge's nephew Fred. Well, into the story, shall we? Then Scrooge's nephew Fred came by to see them. You're still working on Christmas Eve? Fred asked. Oh, bah, humbug, Scrooge snorted. We never close. Well, something might change your attitude one day there, Scrooge. Just saying. Okay, on to the next page. Well, we're on the next page, you guys, and oh my gosh, what do you guys think happened to Fred, also known as Donald Duck? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, looks like his Uncle Scrooge kicked him out. Literally. Poor thing. Hope he's okay. Okay, guys. Now, let's get into the story, shall we? You can't mean that Christmas is a humbug, Uncle. No, replied Fred. So please come dine with us tomorrow. No, dine is just a fancy word of I'll come eat. No, but Scrooge answered, never. No. I'm a year older and no richer. I have no reason to be merry. And then, saying that there was still work to be done, Scrooge kicked Fred out of his office. Literally. See what I mean? Okay, on to the next page. Okay, we're on the next page, you guys. So there's Bob Cratchit, also known as Mickey Mouse. Okay, so it was finally time for Cratchit to go home, but Scrooge wouldn't let him leave until exactly 7 o'clock. We'll see why here on the next page. And I'll suppose you want tomorrow off too, Scrooge. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna sound a little bit more like Scrooge, and and I'll suppose you want tomorrow off too. Scrooge snapped. Very well, but mind that you come in even earlier the day after. Thank you, Mr. Scrooge. Cratchit cried, running out the door. Merry Christmas. Alright, next page, guys. Alright, next page, you guys. Oh dear. Scrooge looks like he's seen a ghost, literally, and I think he might have, because this looks awfully similar to his late partner, Jacob Marley, now also known as Goofy in this movie. Yes, it is a movie, you guys. And the book. Let's see why Scrooge got scared, huh? Scrooge locked up the office and headed home, but when he got to his door, he seen that his door knocker had changed into the face of his old business partner, Jacob Marley. Scrooge, the knocker called. Frightened, Scrooge yanked open the door and ran for the stairs. Behind him, he heard the sound of chains clanking, and he flew up the stairs 3 at a time. Scrooge got pretty scared, huh, guys? Let's see what happens on the next page, shall we? Alright, next page, guys. Looks like Scrooge is still scared, huh? And Scrooge ran into his bedroom and slammed the door. Locking it behind him, he heard the clanking and dragging sounds getting closer and closer. Oh no, I think you're in for a night of terror here, Scrooge. Better be careful. And look, you guys, there's Jacob Marley, also known as Goofy. Oh. And then a ghost appeared in the room, wrapped in chains and dragging several heavy objects. What do you think those heavy objects could be, you guys? Looks like a piggy bank, a case and a box, like a briefcase and a box. So, what do you think could be in there? I don't know. Let's find out on the next page, you guys. Here we are on the next page, you guys. Then let's get into the story, shall we? It is I, Jacob Marley, the ghost declared. And these burdens I bear, heavier than all the treasure in the world, are my miserable deeds. They are chained to me forever. I have come to warn you. Change your ways, or you are doomed to be like me. You will be visited tonight by 3 spirits, the ghost continued. Listen to them well, for only they can save you now. Then the ghost of Jacob Marley disappeared. And there he is, you guys, the ghost of Jacob Marley himself. Well, you guys think that Scrooge is going to learn his lesson? Let me know in the comments below. See you guys on the next page. Alright, next page, guys. There's Scrooge, all ready to go to bed. But he might not be getting much sleep tonight. Let's find out why, shall we? Now, Scrooge was determined to ignore what he had seen. He quickly got ready for bed and pulled the covers right up to his nose. But just as he was finally ready to fall asleep, a little figure appeared from the shadows, wearing a top hat and carrying an umbrella. I'm the ghost of Christmas past, the figure told Scrooge. Because the figure was so small, Scrooge just laughed at him. Silence, ordered the spirit. You must come with me. So, catch hold of my coattails, and we'll travel to a time when Christmas was not a humbug. Scrooge hesitated. That means paused, guys. But he remembered Marley's warning and took hold of the spirit's coat. And the spirit of Christmas past is also known as Jiminy Cricket. Okay. Let's see what happens on the next page, you guys. Alright, here we are on the next page, you guys. So what do you think is going to happen in this past life scene? So, in the past, the life of Ebenezer. Sorry, guys, my mind just went blank for a minute. Sorry about that. And you guys can look right here. Scrooge and Jiminy Cricket is right there, you guys. And those are all of his friends and everything. Let's see what happens, shall we? The window flew open, and Scrooge and the spirit of Christmas past soared through the night and over the rooftops. They stopped at a brightly lit house. When Scrooge looked inside, he couldn't believe his eyes. It was Isabel, the girl he once loved. Happily dancing with someone. Who was that? He asked. That man was you, Scrooge, said the spirit. In the days when you were kind and cheerful. Then the spirit whisked Scrooge away again. Yes, you guys, if you haven't read the book or the movie, or like seen the movie, so Isabel was the girl that Scrooge was in love with when he was a lot younger. But seeing how Scrooge is now, he lost her forever. She didn't die or anything. She just lost his love for her. That's what I meant to say, you guys. So there's a little spoiler into the movie, you guys. But yeah. Alright, so next page, and we'll find out what else happens, you guys. Here we are on the next page, you guys. And I think here we might find out why Scrooge and Isabel broke up when they were younger. Let's find out here. In the next window, Scrooge peered through. He saw himself many years past. He sat behind a desk, covered in money, scowling at a crying Isabel. Scrooge remembered how he had taken Isabel's home from her when she could not pay her bills. Your greed drove her away, said the spirit. You were to marry, but you loved only money. This guy's that's true. Scrooge and Isabel were meant to get married to each other, but they never did because greed took over Scrooge, and he lost the love of his life forever, and hasn't seen her since. Alright, back into the story, shall we? No. Scrooge moaned. I loved Isabel. I cannot bear these memories. Take me home. Well, let's find out what happens on the next page, you guys. Alright, well, there we are on the next page. What do you guys think's gonna happen? Let me know in the comments below. Let's read and find out. Suddenly, Scrooge was once more in his bed. That must have been just a bad dream, he decided. But he thought of what he had done to Isabel still made him terribly sad. Then a hand fell on his shoulder, and Scrooge looked up to see a giant beside his bed, feasting on a mountain of food. Who do you think that giant is, you guys? I'm the ghost of Christmas present, boomed the giant. And there he is. The ghost of Christmas present, also known as Willie the Giant from the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse series. My God, look at all that food and stuff that he has there. I want to be able to eat all that, you guys. So, would you guys eat all that? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Alright, see you guys on the next page. Alright, here we are on the next page. And there's a Ghost of Christmas Present, also known as Willie the Giant from the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse series, you guys. Now, let's find out what else happened, shall we? Now, spare me, Scrooge cried. Take my treasure, just don't hurt me. I'll keep your treasure, Scrooge. The spirit replied, money cannot buy happiness, and only my generosity can save you now. Now, I can give you life, but what have you ever given? Now, let us take a look. Let's find out, you guys, on the next page. Next page, you guys. Let's get into the story. And wish that the spirit, and with that, the spirit scooped up Scrooge and pushed open the roof and stepped outside. What would you guys do if you seen something like that outside? I'd probably freak out, to be honest with you. He's using a street post as a flashlight. Well, I guess that's one way to use the street light as a flashlight, you guys. Well, he tore a street lamp from the ground to light their way through the city. Okay, well, let's find out what happens next. What do you guys think that they're looking at? I don't know, let me know in the comments below, you guys. There's Scrooge, and there's the Ghost of Christmas Present, also known as Willie the Giant, Ebenezer Scrooge. Okay, let's get into the story, shall we? Soon they arrived at a tiny, run-down house. Only a miserable beggar could live in such a dreadful place, Scrooge said. But when he looked inside, why, it's Bob Cratchit, he exclaimed. Well, the spirit scowled. So, look how he lives, thanks to you. Look at the food his family must eat on Christmas Eve, because it's all they can afford. That's sad, you guys. If you guys know someone this holiday season that's struggling this much, and if you guys are able to help out in any way, please help them out, you guys. Don't be like Scrooge. Just do the right thing and help out someone this holiday season. Whether it's by donating something, sorry guys about that, by like donating something to charity, like toys for kids, or food to feed the hungry, or clothes to keep people warm. Just anything helps, you guys. If you guys are able to help out. Just do what you guys can. Alright, let's find out what happens on the next page, shall we? Alright, you guys. Let's find out what else is going on. There's Mrs. Cratchit, also known as Minnie, and their kids. And look, there's little tiny Tim. So cute. And there's their other children. So I know one's name is Martha, but I can't remember all the kids' names, you guys. If you know them, let me know in the comments below. Alright, let's get into the story, shall we? The Cratchits sat around their table, ready to carve up the smallest goose Scrooge had ever seen. Then a small boy hobbled into the room, leaning on a crutch. Who is that boy? Scrooge asked. That is Tiny Tim, replied the spirit. He will soon be one less mouth for the family to feed. Now, he is very sick and must have good food every day to make him well. Oh, poor thing. Let's hope he's able to make it to Christmas, you guys. Please pray for the little lad. Lad is just another word for saying little kid or little boy. Well, let's find out what happens on the next page, you guys. Let's find out what else happens, you guys. So, Scrooge watched Tiny Tim take a joyful bite of goose, and suddenly the scene shifted. It was later in time, and the Cratchits were crying, except for Tiny Tim, who was gone. As Scrooge started to ask where the boy was, he heard the church bells toll, and he knew that poor Tiny Tim had died. Poor thing. There's Bob Cratchit and Tiny Tim there together. Poor thing. Let's hope that Scrooge is able to change everything. Let's find out on the next page, you guys. Oh no, you guys. I think we all know what spirit has come last. The ghost of Christmas future. Let's read on and find out what happens, you guys. So, Scrooge stepped back from the window to see that the spirit of Christmas past, or Christmas present, guys, had disappeared, and a smoky haze hung in the air. Oh, help, he cried into the smoke. Oh, don't leave me here. The smoke grew thicker and flew up his nose. Oh. And he sneezed so hard that he went flying through the air, landing with a thud on the pile of snow. As the smoke cleared, Scrooge realized he was now in a graveyard, and he was no longer alone. A horrible specter stood before him. Who do you think that horrible specter was? Oh no, it looks like the ghost of Christmas future. Let's find out what happens on the next page, you guys. Well, what do you guys think is going to happen? What do you think the ghost of Christmas future is pointing at and Scrooge is looking at? Find out in a minute, you guys. Oh no. Let's read on and find out. I am the ghost of Christmas yet to come, the spirit bellowed. Who are you looking for in this lonely place? Please, sir, begged Scrooge. Help me find Tiny Tim. The spirit pointed, and Scrooge saw the Cratchits gathered around a tombstone. Bob Cratchit laid Tiny Tim's crutch on the grave, tears rolling down his face. Scrooge felt awful and wanted to tell the Cratchits how sorry he was. But then the church bells began to toll once more. Well, you guys think Scrooge is going to change his ways? Let me know in the comments below. We'll find out on the next page. Well, here we are, you guys. Oh no, Scrooge is standing next to a freshly dug grave. Whose grave do you guys think it is? Let me know in the comments below. Now, Scrooge looked around to see another grave gaping right in front of him. Oh, "Whose lonely grave is this?" he asked. "Why, Ebenezer," laughed the spirit, "it's yours." And with that, the spirit pushed Scrooge into the open grave. Oh wow, that would be terrifying. And sure enough, here we see it. And the ghost of Christmas future, also known as Pete, pushed him right in with all the fire and smoke and flames. Yikes, that's kind of scary, you guys. Yeah, let's finish off the story, you guys. "Please," Scrooge cried, "tell me these are events can yet be changed. Oh, I'll change. Oh, let me out." You think the ghost is gonna let him out? Let's find out on the next page. Alright, well, here we are, you guys. What do you know? Scrooge actually looks happy for once, and let's find out why, shall we? Looks even happier on this page. So let's read on and find out why he's so happy for once. And then another bell tolled, and Scrooge opened his eyes and shouted with joy. He was in his own bed. Scrooge jumped up and ran to the window. The church bells were ringing because it was Christmas morning. But if it was just Christmas morning, Scrooge thought, then what the spirit showed me last night has not yet happened. Tiny Tim is alive, and there's not a moment to lose. He threw on his coat and ran outside. Sorry guys, I have a little bit of a hard time trying to read the small print, so please just bear with me. Let's find out what else happens on the next page, shall we? Well, what do you guys think is going to happen on this page? Looks like Scrooge is giving somebody something. Let's see what it is, shall we? "Merry Christmas," a group of carolers called. "And a Merry Christmas to you too," replied Scrooge, pushing gold coins into their hands as he hurried by. And here's some more people he's giving gold coins to. Very generous of you, Scrooge. I'm willing to help people out this holiday season. Alright, you guys, what do you think is going to happen on the next page? Comment below if you guys think you know. See you guys on the next page. Oh, and we see Fred again, riding on his horse. Who do you think this horse is getting spooked by? Let's find out. And here's Scrooge again. As he raced down the road, he saw Fred approaching in a wagon. "Merry Christmas!" "Oh, Fred," he called to his surprised nephew. "I can't stop now, but I'll be there for dinner, so don't forget the chestnuts." Truthfully, guys, I've never tried chestnuts before. I mean, although I might have, I probably don't remember. But let me know in the comments if you guys have ever tried chestnuts before, or if you guys have tried like something similar to that. Because I know many people are actually allergic to nuts and stuff. So there's that. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next page. Well, what do you guys think Bob Cratchit and his son? Look kind of worried, you guys. Let's find out. After a few quick stops, Scrooge arrived at the Cratchits with a large sack and knocked sharply on their door. Just before it opened, he arranged his face into a fierce scowl. Let's find out why. Bob Cratchit answered the door and stammered, Why, Mr. Scrooge, what are you doing here? As you're not working, Scrooge declared, I've brought you my dirty laundry to wash, so see that it's done today. I don't know, you guys, did Scrooge really change, or was it all just a fake act? No, let's find out. Well, you guys, the children sure do seem happy, and I think I know why. They found themselves a large bag of toys. No. Let's find out what happened, shall we? No. Surely not on Christmas Day, Mr. Scrooge. No. Mrs. Cratchit pleaded. No. Just then, Tiny Tim walked by the door and called out to his father. Oh, look, is that a teddy bear in the bag? Sure enough, there was a teddy bear poking its head out. Scrooge still scowled at Bob Cratchit, swung the large sack around and threw it onto the floor. And he still has that grouchy demeanor to him. And like grouchy way. That's what demeanor means, you guys. Alright, so what do you guys think is going to happen next? Subscribe to the channel if you guys think you know. And comment as well. Okay, guys, oh look. Oh, Scrooge actually looks happy again on this page. Let's find out why. Look at all the stuff in the bag, you guys. Is it for them or someone else? Let's find out. Okay. The sack fell open, and the children's faces lit up as brightly. Wrapped parcels came tumbling out. So Scrooge laughed as Bob and Mrs. Cratchit stared in astonishment under the presents were the makings of a huge Christmas dinner. So, let me know in the comments and subscribe to the channel if you guys think you know what's going to happen on the next page, you guys. Well, here we are at the end of the story, you guys, and I hope you've enjoyed it so far, and let's finish reading this, shall we? Well, a very Merry Christmas to you all, chuckled Scrooge, and especially to you, Tiny Tim. The whole family danced with joy. Seeing their smiling faces, Scrooge promised himself that the Cratchits would never be poor again, and Tiny Tim wouldn't go hungry and would grow stronger and stronger every day. And there they are right there together, you guys. Oh. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. And opening up door number 9 with me today. And if you guys are ready to see episode 10 tomorrow, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow me on Instagram, TikTok Lite, and whatnot. And I'll link those in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And before we do that, let's see if there's another page after this. See you guys in a minute. And sure enough, you guys, one last page to read, but hey, it's okay though. We'll make it through the story together. How good is it to be generous and kind, Scrooge said happily. God bless us, everyone, said Tiny Tim. The end. If you guys enjoyed this story, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you guys never miss a beat when I upload a new video, you guys. And if you guys are excited for episode 10 tomorrow. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell for post notifications. And thank you guys for joining me today when we opened up door number 9 and read a little Christmas story. And yeah, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Have a good night or good day, you guys. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.